Hey guys, and welcome to day 2 in Queensland. Whoa, it is really windy. So we were kind of stuck on what to do today, and we actually landed on the Hopo Gold Coast Ferry, which is hop on, hop off around Surfers Paradise, around Gold Coast. It actually does 5 stops, which are pretty cool. So it'll be a good opportunity to get to know the surrounding area a little bit. It's about $45 per person, I think. So we're going to go and buy our tickets, and then we'll explain to you exactly what it all involves. Alright, so we got our pass. It's a day pass, and the great thing is that you can hop on and you can hop off. There are 5 stops along the way. The first one is the Centre of Art here in the Gold Coast, which I'll show you when we get there. So that's the ferry right there. So we're actually on the opposite side of where we were yesterday, which is over there, but this is sort of behind all the apartment buildings. It's a nice little area. Alright, let's jump on. Hey there, how you going? So it was about $150 for the 4 of us, a couple of student discounts in that. So for 4 adults you'd usually be paying $180. So we stayed about $30, which is good. It'll come in handy for something else. And they've actually got a few options for river cruises. There was one that we thought about checking out, which is the Aqueduct, which is an amphibious vehicle that you can take. But we actually like this one that we're on right now because of the hop on, hop off option. And what we paid actually covers us for the whole day. Now they take off from here in Appel Park on the hour, every hour on the hour until, and the thing closes at 6. So you can see the stops here. We're currently Surfers Paradise. We'll try each one. We're not going to SeaWorld, so we might get off to see what's in the surrounding area. And then you got the return timetable there. So the last one you have to catch from SeaWorld back to Surfers is at 4:55, and then you get home at 5:50 p.m. for the last stop. So yeah, really looking forward to it. It was a last minute decision. We had actually planned on going to one of the theme parks today, but we've got a couple of big days coming up. We're renting a car tomorrow, and then we're going to go head out to Australia Zoo. I think that we're actually doing that Wednesday, but tomorrow, Tuesday, we're going to Byron Bay. So seeing as we're going to have a couple of big days, we thought today we might spread out a little bit more than we did yesterday, but still, taking it a little easy because the next 2 days are going to be pretty epic. Alright, and we're off just as the rain starts. Just checking the the weather radar. It looks like it'll pass, but you never know, really. It's unpredictable.
Okay guys, hello and good afternoon. Beautiful sunny Gold Coast today. Woohoo!
Alright, so we made it to the first stop. It wasn't very far, about a 8-minute trip according to the timetable. So we'll go check out the Home of the Arts. Alright, shame about the rain, but anyway, what do you do? So we'll hang around here for about an hour or so until the next one comes along. So yeah, shame about the rain, but anyway, we just make the best of it. A nice little area here, nice and quiet. It is Monday, so and I think the weather might keep a few people away as well, but so they've got a gallery, they've got a few cafes. It's free entry to the gallery, so we'll go and check that out. And they do other activities here, and that they've got a farmers market on. They put on all different types of exhibitions and shows. So it's a nice little green space that you can come and visit if you want to get away from all the sort of hustle and bustle of Surfers Paradise. So you got there what looks like a kind of stage, an amphitheater. It looks very well maintained. Alright, so it's probably a good idea to get indoors. It is starting to calm down a little bit, so I'm hopeful. I'm going to remain positive that it's all going to be okay with the rain. So we'll head into the gallery. I'm not sure if we'll be able to film in there or not, but we'll give it a go anyway. So we'll try and do as much as we can within 1 hour. We've got 5 levels, different gallery in each. Alright, so we're in the level 2 gallery. So you got a nice view here of the city skyline. I always find it hard to film when I'm in these museums or galleries because everything's so quiet and it feels so formal, but so I'm mainly just trying to grab some images in there. It looks like one of the galleries is actually closed. I think level 4 is actually closed today, but if that's closed, we'll just head up to level 5, which is where the rooftop bar is, and we'll go check that out. Yeah, so sadly it is closed as they prepare for the next exhibition, but let's just keep moving up then. Alright, so we've made it up to level 5, the exhibitionist bar. We can get a nice drink with some great views. Alright, so we've got a table up at the top level. Alright, so that was the gallery. 3 of the 4 levels were open for the that you can go in and see some of the art. It was pretty cool. We grabbed a drink up at the rooftop bar, which was pretty nice. Great view from up there, nice vibes. The place has actually got a few other things that you can check out. So as you can see there, the council chambers are actually here, and you've got a chapel, amphitheater, a couple cinemas, and this awesome little lake here, which apparently you can swim in. So there's not much happening today because it is a Monday, which is not necessarily a bad thing, which, you know, means it gives you a bit more sort of room to move around without the crowds and just take it all in. So we head back to the ferry departure point. So it's about 15 minutes before the next one arrives, and then we'll move on to the next spot. So when you look at some of these properties, I think you can understand why they call it the Gold Coast. A beautiful spot to live, I think. Nice houses and a spot to park your boat. This is the third stop, which is the Marina Mirage. It's a pretty sort of fancy area, which I mean it was pretty obvious from the images on the way here. The houses and everyone's got their boat parked out at the back there. But you can also see all the yachts and people's boats sort of stationed here. You got a couple of restaurants. There's a shopping center here with some boutique stores and all that sort of thing. The captain was explaining that the area was hit pretty hard by COVID. A few shops sadly had to close. It's a shame that they couldn't keep going after everything opened up again. So we'll go inside and have a look at the shopping center. Oh, and anyone in the market for a new boat, now you know where to come. Alright, let's go see what's available in here. Yeah, so definitely some high-end brands available here. Alright, we'll go check out the top level. Now the captain, as I said, mentioned that the area was hit pretty hard by COVID. It's pretty quiet here today. It is a Monday, so I'm not sure if this is normal or not. But I'm looking around, there are quite a few empty shops. So I guess at first glance it kind of looks like the area is still sort of recovering. It was a pretty tough time for everyone. Still some pretty interesting shops here though. Alright, so that was the shopping center, just a little bit of it. It was pretty quiet, but you're going to come out to these places on a Monday, you kind of sort of expect that it is going to be a bit like that. But again, the captain did say that the area's been hit by COVID pretty hard, so it's hard to say really if it's always like that or is it just the day of the week. But hopefully business owners in there are doing okay. We're just standing here on this bridge at the moment. You got a Palazzo Versace right there. I didn't know this was a thing. It looks like a hotel. It's a beautiful building, pretty swanky. And then you got a Sheraton resort here as well, the Sheraton Grand. So we'll go back downstairs. We'll keep looking around. There's a couple of bars and restaurants and things like that. And we'll see what we can get up to before the next departure on the ferry. Alright guys, so that was the Marina Mirage. It was a little quiet, not much happening there today, so we decided to just chill back for a bit and wait for the ferry to arrive to take us on to the next stop. The next one is called Broadwater Parklands, situated within a town called Southport. Apparently there's a Chinatown there, so looking forward to seeing what's available there. Obviously, you hear Chinatown, you think food, nice, interesting. But it should be a nice, interesting place to visit. Hopefully, it is a little bit busier than what we've just seen here, so we can film a few more interesting things for you. I think it isn't too far away. I didn't check on the timetable what the travel time is.
It's also the gateway to our little Chinatown, which is just behind the Australia Fair shopping centre. So if you feel like some nice Asian food.
So the travel time wasn't actually that much. It's just here across the river on the other bank. Alright, so I think we're just going to head straight into Chinatown because we're feeling a little hungry. We'll see what they've got there. And also we don't have much time. We've got about an hour if we want to catch the next ferry over to SeaWorld, or an hour and 15 if we can catch the last one heading back to Surfers. So I think we'll go and see if we can make the most of the time we got here. So we just hit the Southport CBD, trying to locate Chinatown. So far it is looking quiet, but you know, we'll see what happens. According to Google Maps, Chinatown should be just down that direction, so we'll go and have a look. Alright, so we've got what looks like some kind of food court here with a lot of things available. We'll go in there and have a look. Got a market as well. So we'll keep looking. There's definitely a few options, but it is a little limited in what you can eat. So we'll keep looking. So this is the other part of the shopping center across the road from Chinatown. We've decided to just keep walking in this direction because there really wasn't anything to choose from. Not much. Few were closed. Maybe they'll open up a bit later. So we'll keep looking in here, see what there is. Alright, so sadly we couldn't really find anything that grabbed our attention, but we'll settle for something small just to not to be walking around with an empty stomach. It's from Bread Top. It's a coconut scroll. These are beautiful. These are some of my favorites. But there is a plan B as well, which I'll tell you about in a second. So on the way over, the captain of the boat said that if you present your ticket to this place here, you get $10 fish and chips, which is actually a pretty good price. So we'll go and see what the go is. We might grab one just to give them a try. So there you have it, guys. It pays to have a plan B. So it's the fish shack. If you happen to use the Hopo ferry, be sure to hold on to your ticket. Come and get yourself $10 fish and chips, which is good because we really struggle to find anything. I don't know, maybe it's just the day of the week that we picked to come here or not, but either way, we managed to organize something in the end. So these are the Broadwater Parklands, which is the name of the stop for the ferry. Nice little play area for the kids. Let's take a look at these fish and chips. Just gonna pinch one. There we go. I'm gonna try something a little different. Over here they call these Dagwood dogs, but I think they're also known as corn dogs. Looks dangerous. It's different. So it looks like the ferry is just arriving now. There is one more stop after this, but we won't get off at that one. We just want to go and take the ride. I think it's SeaWorld. We're not going in there, so we're just gonna go see what that looks like from the outside and then just head back to surface. The rain looks like it might start up again. The wind's coming through a bit strong, so I think it's a good excuse to head back to the apartment. Alright, so I'm not sure what the travel time to SeaWorld is, but as this is the last part of the journey, we're just going to kick back and enjoy the view. It is quite a beautiful area, actually, just to sit back and relax. I can't recommend this ferry enough, the Hopo Gold Coast. Definitely check it out if you're in the area. It's not a bad price for an all-day ticket. You can get off and on as many times as you like, take in some sights, and get to know a little bit of the surrounds as well. So I think I'm just going to kick back and enjoy some of Queensland's finest while we take in the last leg of the journey. Alright, so this is the last stop before we head back to Surfers SeaWorld. Alright, so the trip is now coming to an end. We've got a beautiful view of surfers there. We're about to dock. And we're back on dry land. We're gonna end it there today. It's been pretty cool. Sadly, it was a little quiet in the places that we went to check out, but the boat ride is really good. I really highly recommend the Hopo Gold Coast Ferry. I think I gave the details at the beginning, but it's about, for adults, about $45. There are student and concession discounts, and it's actually a 2-day pass. So if you hold on to your ticket, they'll stamp it or write a date on it, so you can actually nominate another day within a 7-day period to hop on again and go and do all of that if you'd like to. Really recommend that service. It's really good. You can buy drinks on board. You can bring food as well if you want to just go for the boat ride. So yeah, anyway, we're going to continue tomorrow. It's been day 2 in Queensland. Again, the places we visited weren't maybe bustling with activity, but it's good. It's been a good experience. So thanks for watching, and we'll catch you again tomorrow.